to be worked out for Clay. He missed everything on that one. Barton to the bucket, gets it back at the other end in a hurry.
That is Will.
Well, Barton telling me prior to tip-off tonight that he's simply glad to be extremely healthy for the first time in 4 years in the postseason. Looney off a nice pocket pass in the layup.
He's had his best year, Mark. He's always been very efficient with what he does.
Off the dribble handoff, Morris back to Jokic against Looney. And a soft touch off the jump hook.
Monte Morris has had an excellent year, Mark, taking over the point guard position for Jamal Murray. He, too, he's excellent with the basketball. He's got to keep his turnovers low for a team that struggles with them, and he's got to make open shots.
Wiggins' float game is pure.
Defenders of his generation and all time. Smart, physical, tough, Draymond Green.
Wiggins drives baseline, Looney inside. Around Jokic for the bucket.
2 touches, 2 buckets in both their motion activity and with Kavan. Be opportunistic. Make Jokic work on the defensive end.
If you can do that, that's kind of a bonus and found money. As Jeff Green knocks down the baseline for Gordon. Lost his balance. It'll be interesting to see how he performs in his first postseason as Monte Morris knocks down the mid-range jump shot.
Near the free throw line, Jokic becomes more active.
Hard show by Jokic, and they blitz Clay and turn him over. Inside, Barton with the layup off the nice feed.
You're touching on Jokic's defense. He's got exceptional hands. He just showed you that right there.
Denver on a 7-0 run. Leading by 5. Thompson catch and shoot 3. And that is his first. Shot clock at 7. Jokic inside, a little short jump hook. That's light work.
So you see Will Barton for the Nuggets.
Back out to Green. Play off the pin down, and that's 2 for 2. Remember now, he finished the regular season at the right time.
He's getting more dangerous by the day because he's getting more comfortable.
They reposted to Joker. Working against Looney, no double team coming. And Joker with the big body bends move.
Yeah, so, big, strong, smart, excellent footwork with Nikola Jokic.
Poole pulls from deep. Got it! Man. Cross court. Gordon drives the closeout, and Aaron Gordon making a homecoming from nearby.
6 points and 2 assists. They didn't really come with many doubles. He's made 3 or 4 shots. Warriors pull the trigger. Otto on the floor. Draymond at the 5 now.
Draymond guarding Joker on this sequence. Green left wide open from downtown, and Jeff Green has had some big playoff games in crucial situations, going back to his time with the Cavaliers. Here's Curry working against Gordon. That pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Warriors basketball. Baseline out of bounds. Steph Curry was on an MVP pace when he was injured. They were some 41-16 at the time. Didn't really shoot the 3 as well he has historically. Nice feed to Wiggins for the layup off the inbound play.
Now keep in mind, against Denver, Stephen Curry averaged over 27 points and made 11 of 33 threes. Michael Malone prepared all week as if he would return.
Morris drives by Curry, got the layup and one. Monte Morris has been the second most productive Nugget against the Warriors this year. It was him that hit the game winner here in February against Golden State.
Well, he just pick and roll action with Gordon, who is an excellent vertical threat. You get downhill. And Will Barton, remember, he is filling in for a guy who is one of the foundational pieces at the point guard position, Jamal Murray, who's not ruled out. But what a season for Monte Morris. And I'll say this to you, you're down 2 max players. You think Michael Malone felt sorry for himself or his group once? No, sir. Just got to work.
Here's Clay. That's his 3rd 3 already. Malika has more.
You mentioned Jamal Murray. Jamal continues continues to make progress in his rehab of his ACL. Michael Malone told reporters that he'd lean towards Murray being, quote, doubtful this series. But Malone told me, as you mentioned, he hasn't been ruled out, and that should be a positive sign for Denver Nuggets fans. There are physical and mental hurdles to clear, particularly because this is the building he tore his ACL in, Mark.
That happened right down there in the paint. Murray, it's been about a year now since he's been out. Curry fouled by Monte Morris.
Feels like the pace is changing for the Golden State Warriors since they made the substitution. Only been a couple of times up and down the floor, but you're downsized, the pace should go up. Yeah. And if you're Michael Malone, you're concerned. Klay Thompson has made 3 threes. And the thing about Klay, you can tell with every repetition, the lateral movement on the defensive end, the confidence offensively, playing within the context of the offense, everything's starting to take shape for him.
That's going to be a kick ball against the Nuggets, sideline out of bounds for Golden State. Klay felt, it looked like, Doris, in the early stage of his comeback that he was pressing a little bit.
Yeah.
And as he eased off, it started to come a little bit easier for him, and thus the strong finish in the last 5 games of the regular season for Thompson.
Austin Rivers basically trying to face guard Stephen Curry.
There's a dribble handoff. Green punches it.
So that's the high pocket. And if they do that in the high pocket with Draymond Green, that's trouble for Denver. Because Jokic is sort of in between space there, and that's not good.
Monte Morris rejects the screen, back out to Joker. His 3 off the mark, and it'll come back Golden State basketball. Here's one more look at that play, Doris.
Well, so Austin Rivers working hard, face guard. You see, Jokic is giving some assistance. There's a little short roll. The dance continues. There's the high pocket pass, and Mr. Green has a